Hello, people of the internet, and welcome back. So, Avengers Doomsday, the first trailer for Avengers Doomsday will be dropping just in a month with the release of Avatar Fire and Water, which is like the third film in the whole franchise. So, with that, the first trailer for Avengers Doomsday will drop, and we will actually get to see the first glimpse of Avengers Doomsday. And it is kind of exciting and thrilling as well because, again, this is an Avengers film releasing after almost 6 years. It will be releasing in the theaters in the big screen after 6 years. An Avengers film, which is awaited by so many people, will finally be released in the theaters. And before that, there are some concerns that me and the fans of Marvel and the Avengers, the superheroes, the comic book community have that I would like to kind of discuss in this video. So, the first one is very obvious, and it is RDJ's Doom. Like, they have stated that RDJ's Doom will be Victor Von Doom. They specifically stated it is a Victor Von Doom that is RDJ is playing, and we will actually see Victor Von Doom get played by RDJ in Avengers Doomsday. But now the concern is is this Doom a standalone Doom? Is this Doom just Victor Von Doom, or do they connect it in a certain way with RDJ's Iron Man? Because let me tell you, this is one of the biggest concerns that people have because they chose RDJ. RDJ is the face of Iron Man. He is the face of Marvel and has been the face of Marvel till date. And involving him in playing a great character such as Doom and bringing in the same actor as Iron Man, it kind of states this question. It kind of, doesn't let go of the question that will Victor Von Doom be connected in a certain way to RDJ's Iron Man? This is a very big kind of dilemma and a question that people have, including all the fans and all the comic book enthusiasts in the community. And this is like, you cannot just let go of this, and we will not get to know until we see the movie. However, but this is a very great and a very big sort of question that people still have and would like to be answered. Maybe we'll get to see something in the trailer and we'll get to know it, but this is a very persistent question that is Victor Von Doom related in a certain way to RDJ's Iron Man character? Like, is there something going on here? Is he like a variant, but is he still just Victor Von Doom? Like we have seen variants with different person. Like the Loki variants are all different people, but the Doctor Strange variants are the same. The Wanda Maximoff variants are the same. The Spider-Man variants are different, as we have seen in Spider-Verse and No Way Home. Like all of them are different. But what about the Iron Man variants? We haven't seen any Iron Man variants as such. I mean, sure, we have seen some in the What If series, which is, I don't know if it is entirely canon or not, but we have not seen any Iron Man variants. So that kind of begs the question: is Victor Von Doom his standalone thing? Is he his own thing, or is he kind of connected to RDJ's Iron Man? Is he an Iron Man variant? Who knows? But still, I do believe there is a certain possibility that this will happen. That Victor Von Doom might be an RDJ variant. I know it is not what we would like to hear, but this is a very like a possibility that we should keep in mind that could happen. And if it happens, I don't know how to feel about it, but there is a possibility that it might happen. Because just keeping in context, because how Marvel is dealing with the multiverse, and to kind of just bring in a new character with the same face, and yeah, sure, it will be kind of difficult for Marvel to pull it off. So they might just go into the easy route and be like, yeah, Victor Von Doom, yeah, surely he is his standalone thing, but he is still kind of a variant of the original, let's say RDJ, of the original Iron Man in some sense. And I also have a theory. Like, I posted a theory a while ago, and it was like, Doom is his own thing, but to kind of make sense to the heroes of Earth 616 and to make them side with him, he kind of puts on the face of RDJ's Iron Man, puts on the face of Tony Stark to kind of appeal to the heroes of Earth 616 and get them on his side to kind of attack the X-Men or the heroes on the other side of the incursion. Maybe that's kind of the thing they're going with. That is just, I mean, of course, a theory. But yeah, this was one of the biggest concerns that people have, which is RDJ's Doom. Do they get him correct? What will be the origin of this Doom? Will we see the origin, or will we just be plot into the the scenes like how we did with Thanos in Infinity War and Endgame. Like we were just midst the battles, we were just midst the scenery, we were just midst the chaos about how Thanos is kind of taking the Infinity Stones with his kind of perspective on the world and how he wants to balance it. And we, of course, Thanos's origin is not as important to his character, but Victor Von Doom origin is important, especially his tying up with the Fantastic Four, his events with the Fantastic Four that leads to kind of the disfiguring of his face's rivalry with Reed Richards. So again, a very pertaining question is this Doom the same from Earth 838, from the same Earth where the Fantastic Four, that the movie that we saw is from? Is it the same Doom, or is it a Doom from some other universe? Is this the Doom from some other other universe that has kind of traversed the multiverse? And so which Doom is this? So that will be again a question, but it is highly likely that this Doom might be from the same universe in of the Fantastic Four, because I guess that is what it seems to be, but still, who knows? Anyways, and then again, another thing that they could explore is what is the role of TVA in all of this, because how does TVA tie in? And also Kang, the Council of Kangs, where did they disappear? Because Kang was going to be like the big bad of this kind of phase of the MCU, but they changed it to Doom. So will there be like a battle between all the Kang variants and the Doom variants? Because there is also kind of a hint that there might be certain Doom variants in this movie. There will be like a Council of Dooms, perhaps. Maybe they will go up against the Council of Kangs. Maybe that will be like the opening scene where the Dooms kind of wipe out the Council of Kangs. Who knows? There might also be a question regarding the TVA, because the TVA are kind of given the responsibility to clean up the messy timelines, to kind of guide the multiverse into a thriving situation with the events of Loki season 2. So how do they take part in this? Do they kind of go against Doom, or just Doom comes in and just wipes out the entire TVA? Because the TVA is outside the time stream. The TVA is not in the multiverse, they are out of it. So what is the role of TVA? Does Doom wipe out the TVA? Does Doom literally just finishes them off in one go? Who knows? But those are some kind of concerns with the character of Doom that I genuinely believe many others also have. And because Doom is a character that is a multifaceted, multidimensional character. He's not like a singular hero, he's an anti hero who serves his purpose. He's not a villain, perhaps, but he is still a person who acts like a villain in times but acts as a hero in others as well. So it's more of like, where does Doom see himself in a situation? I mean, even when Doom is committing atrocities, he sees it as mercy. He sees it as something that needs to be done in order to like get to a higher level. In order to like get somewhere, he has to sacrifice certain things, and that is what Doom as a character is. And I believe that RDJ can pull it off, no doubt in that, but it's still kind of intertwined with his character as Iron Man. How do people perceive it? Because it is RDJ, and they will not kind of hide his face for the entire time. I mean, they might, for a huge time, for a huge chunk of the film, they might hide his face to still kind of people keeping guess that is it really RDJ. But again, as they have revealed that RDJ is Doom, there is of course not a not a chance that they do not show his face. So when we see the movie, it will be kind of uh, difficult to digest for a point. But if they explore his story more, and which seems highly likely to be kind of a Iron Man variant, because other than that, how do they explain this Doom looking like Tony Stark? But whatever, that's the biggest concern that I do believe people have, is with the idea of Doom being in here and kind of just being the big bad for this movie, and again for Secret Wars as well. Like, how do they make this happen? I mean, sure, they just started it off with Thanos and Infinity War just like that, but it's still connected to the Infinity Stones that were shown earlier. It's still connected with the overarching scenario of the Guardians. It's still connected with this whole side of the MCU. But in this one, I don't know. I genuinely do not know how do they connect all of this, and if they pull this off, very sweetly, if they pull this off very bravely, and they truly explore the character of Victor Von Doom, which I believe is needed for people to perceive RDJ as a different character than Iron Man. It is necessary for them to explore the character of Victor Von Doom more. And so, yeah, again, that is like the biggest concern that people have, including me, for the movie and for fan service as well. So, of course, there will be many kind of cameos and multiversal characters that will be in here. So there is a high chance we might actually see again RDJ as Iron Man in here, but it, again, it's the same question. It's the same concern. The concern is Doom, and how does this kind of play into the MCU? So again, in a month, the trailer releases. It will be a hype season for Marvel again. Everybody will be talking about it. Even I will be talking about it. And to not miss out on any of these things, sub to the channel and comment and let me know what are the things to talk about, because I also dive deep into comics. You can check it out in my channel. There is a lot of comics content. Recently I've been uploading many videos on comics that I've read recently. So to keep you all up to date with all the comics that come out recently, just sub to the channel. That's it. I'll see you in the next.